Hello everyone and welcome to my video discussing, recapping and reviewing Love Island. There's a shock twist at the end. Will Mimi choose Io or Omar? Will anyone leave the villa? But for now, the Islanders are on part 2 of yesterday's balloon game. At least Omar chooses Mimi to burst a balloon with him, and he kisses Nicole as the game player of the villa, but tells her he doesn't mean she's a game player, as she looked unimpressed. And Sean and Uma burst a balloon together. He said, "Get on me, girl." Harriet chooses Ronnie to burst the balloon with, and then chooses him for the sexiest boy. Ronnie looks happy. Harriet also says she thoroughly enjoyed the kiss. Joey and Samantha burst a balloon together. Then, after some conflict, Joey kind of chooses Jess to kiss for the game, as it can't be a kiss from his couple. And Samantha says she's not bothered and that she doesn't mind, it's a game, but she looked jealous and fuming. Then Mimi's claiming she will throw the towel in with Io, that it's better sooner than later. But Patsy's right, as she said Io's been a bit of a fraud. But what do you think? Will Mimi actually throw in the towel? Comment below. Uma and Io chat, and she said she doesn't want Mimi to feel upset. Io said he has an interest in Mimi and her. Io and Mimi then chat. She doesn't want to chat, and he looks annoyed and stressed, but she says she's not overthinking it, but she wants to process her thoughts and to leave the chat for now. Harriet wants Joey's advice. His pearls of wisdom to her are to fight what you want, basically Ronnie. And he said, you need to get to know Ronnie, no remorse. Ronnie then interrupts the life coaching and takes Harriet to the hideaway. This news sends waves through the villa. Jess is fuming, but not gonna lie, this looks super interesting and drama filled. So they're in the villa. It's time for a thriller. Okay, maybe not. They discuss the challenge and they want to see what's what. She feels there's progress and it's going in the right direction. I'm back with Jess, and she said Ronnie needs to prove himself, and Patsy points out the obvious that, well, what's this then? So he's not proving himself at all. And Jess reckons that Ronnie will kiss Harriet. Back to Harriet, and she said she fancies Ronnie and they do kiss, so Jess was right. And Jess was saying she'd be done with Ronnie if he had a kiss with her. But I mean, let's see if she'll actually be done or not. Ronnie wanted to stay in the hideaway with her, but they agreed it was rogue, and after another kiss, they went back to the main villa. Jess immediately pulled Ronnie. She looked fuming as Joey said, "This doesn't look good." Ronnie said he kissed Harriet and he pulled her for the hideaway. Jess said she expected a warning at least to let her know, and she called Harriet and the situation cheap. She feels disrespected, and Ronnie said he wants to get to know them both. But yeah, I thought she said she'd be done, but it really doesn't look like it. Jess said to the girls that Harriet is desperate. Harriet came and said she was going to tell Jess about the kiss, and she apologized. Jess said she's more annoyed at Ronnie than her. But taking from this, I mean, if she feels that way genuinely, then why is she saying Harriet was cheap and desperate? So maybe there's some dishonesty from Jess here. Ronnie is clearly hot property anyway. And then it's nighttime, and Ronnie said he'll sleep outside. But it's Sean that I really feel sorry for. No one gave him a second thought. Jess said they'll talk in the morning. But is he back to side this status? In the morning, it's revealed Nicole's been kissing Kieran. From the morning chats, Uma told Mimi that Io implied he liked her more, and Mimi said he didn't tell her. Sean made Jess a coffee. Io said he likes them both to Ronnie. However, separately, Mimi said she's not in a rush to talk to him and she doesn't want to be in a love triangle. And then after some prompting from Patsy or Samantha, she said she's fine and that she's going to now spend all her time on Omar. Joey told Harriet that the kiss was not her fault, but even Joey didn't expect the kiss from Ronnie. Then Manveer enters the chat. Honestly, I nearly forgot he was there. And he feels the tension in the villa. Jess admit that her ego is bruised, but like I told her yesterday, she needs to take the hint. She says she's waiting for an apology from Ronnie. But honestly, even if she gets the apology, what is that going to change? He likes the other girl and she doesn't like that. Anyway, Samantha thinks all the bombshells will be after Joey. Jess is trying to put seeds of doubt with Harriet, and Harriet saw right through that. But I mean, in my thoughts, if Jess wants to be with Ronnie, then how can she say anything against him? Maybe she should just take her own advice. Ronnie and Jess are having the same old chat again. He said he likes her and Harriet, but will try to be more honest. She said actions speak louder than words, and that she's not an idiot. she said if he kisses her again, it's done. But I mean, didn't she already say that and do exactly nothing? What more actions does she need? And Joey talks of celebrity juice, and Samantha is hanging on his every word. Joey said it was a gift to look ditzy, and he said he's been brought up very well to be kind, and he spoke highly of his dad and his sister. Elsewhere, Patsy is after Omar. She's quite forward, and it's clear she likes him. Like I've said from my last video, I don't really know if it's mutual. Anyway, Nicole is advising Mimi not to give up on Io, and Mimi reveals she wants to hug him. But Nicole is the worst person to get advice from. You're better off asking life coach Joey. Patsy is sounding a bit desperate and really wanting a boyfriend. Samantha is annoyed that Joey doesn't kiss her, and she's confused as she wants affection. Nicole's got the same advice for everyone to basically go and chase a man. It's crazy that everyone's asking Nicole for advice, as practically yesterday her man Kieran kissed another girl and strung her along. It was Joey who got clarity for the girls. Anyway, separately, Joey said he doesn't understand Samantha, and Harriet tells him Samantha wants affection. Joey has picked up that Samantha's getting jealous of Joey and Harriet's chats, and it's clear he's right. But basically, Samantha's jealous of a door or anything that so much as goes near Joey. I feel like a confrontation is brewing. And then we go to Joey and Samantha's chat, and Joey says they're equally interested in each other, and it's baby steps. But she thinks everyone's after him as he's Joey Essex, and he said he doesn't want someone who's with him for being Joey Essex. He said, "Give me a break," and he said, it's the truth. He's just Joey. He doesn't want a fangirl." But they hug it out. Patsy and Omar are chatting, and she loves his flirty eye contact. He said he likes their chat, and he reveals in the confessionals he does kind of like her. Let's see. Io feels he's not been unclear with Mimi, and Mimi says she's taken a step back rather than to hug him, because she said, when she sees him, she wants to hug him, but she's not going to do that. He's ready for a hug, and he said he's not closed off, but she said she doesn't want a love triangle. Sean and Jess chat. He's now buzzing about spending time with Jess. He said he wants to be the guy to give her the attention, and while she doesn't look to disagree, it's noticeable that she doesn't actually say too much back. But look, Minveer has to take tips from Sean to keep it moving swiftly. Some texts come, and it's for Mimi and Omar to make a big decision. They can either couple up with each other or steal one island of their choice. They head to the mini fire pit to make a decision. Omar said he fancies Mimi, and he basically wants to couple up with her, but she said it's between him and Io. He said he wouldn't know which one of Uma and Patsy to choose, and she said that she could see herself choosing Io, and what will be will be. Back to the main fire pit. It's decision time, and they decide to steal. The villa looks shocked. So, will someone leave? Will he choose Patsy? And if he does choose Patsy, how will that affect Minveer? Will someone leave? Personally, I think Mimi will choose Io and Omar will choose Uma. But I mean, what happened to taking a step back and not being in a love triangle and giving her time to Omar? It's really a mistake if she does choose Io. What do you think of the episode and how this will pan out? Comment below. Thank you for watching, and catch you for the next episode.